So today I'm going to talk about dynamic workflows and actually about building an autonomous, let's say, AI newsroom with Claude Code. And let me just start by saying, what if you could ask an AI agent not just to answer a question, but to run an entire team of AI agents? Consist of like researchers, editors, fact checkers, designers, and they are able to produce like a finished product every single day completely on their own. So this is exactly what I built with Cloud Code, and in this video I will show you the idea that makes it possible, which is about dynamic flows. So just a quick context here. Claude Code is Anthropic's agentic tool, and it doesn't just write code. It can run commands and search the web, edit the files, coordinate the work. So it has an effort settings, let's say. So what I am doing here, I am using like Claude Code, and I am setting the model to be like the latest one, which is Opus 4.8 with 1 million context window. And I am using this kind of effort, which is called Ultra Code, which is smarter and let's say it's the highest mode. So the idea behind it is that it optimizes for the most through correct results, let's say, and lean on multi-agent orchestration instead of doing everything itself in one pass. So here's the key concepts. Normally, one AI agent just handles the whole request step by step. But in a dynamic workflow is a bit different because like Claude writes a small orchestration script that spins up many specialized sub-agents, let's say, and and coordinates them. So some works in parallel and some in a pipeline. So this is the important part. So some can verifies, let's say, the other works before anything is trusted. Okay, so it is the this is the difference between one generalist and a whole org uh, that fans out, check itself, and merge back together. So this is the main idea. And to make it accurate, let's just show you the idea here. So what I have built is like I asked Cloud Code to build a real product, and this is just to do a daily AI news brief. So every day it should find the most useful recent AI news for non-technical people, fact-check it, and then design it in a branded like PDF and deliver it. So without a human in the loop. And you can see and you can meet the team now. I even like to give them like real names with IDs for like different use cases. But let's focus here. So this is the team that Claude designed. Setup picks the date and remembers what we already published, so it like never repeats. Then it fans out to 8 researchers in parallel, and each like hunting a different lane. New apps, AI agent models, open source on Hugging Face, hardware like NVIDIA, work and live, vibe coding, and like a roundup. Their findings covers to an editor, so who like did ups and ranks. So the editor hands off of a department of fast checkers up to 16 in parallel, and and what is doing is each one independently opening the source to confirm the story is real and recent, and then dropping anything that is not. So the verified set goes to the editor in chief, who assembles the brief, and then a designer like turns into a branded PDF, and finally it will send to my put in Telegram. Every agent, as I told you, has a rule, has a name, and ID. So what I wanted to do also is to do this live agent office to just make like a visualization for it. And if you can see, this is a live agent office. So every agent is an employee at a desk, and you watch them work in real time. For example, if we notice here, we can see how they are fetching the web, coordinate, verify, fast check, everything in real time. So these screens light up, and their chatter streams in the live feed on the side, and the view is follows whichever department is active. So when the eight searches are searching, for example, in the previous, we can see it here. Yeah. Okay. So you see them all working at once. When work hands off to fact checking, the floor scores down where the checkers verify that they are working, and then it flows to the design and deliver. Okay, and delivery. So this is a quick, each day at 4 p.m. It the web pop ups and start working for maybe 15 minutes until I receive the PDF, let's say. And here's the idea. So the output, or the final output, uh, is like a clear branded PDF that speaks Arabic and explain everything that the agent has done. So exact. So I chose a colors, logos, font, and every item with a short how to benefit tip for each recent AI, let's say, news, with of course a real source link. So it lands in a folder and of course in Telegram automatically, and the whole thing is scheduled to run by itself, as I told you. So yeah, this is what I have built, and this is really matter because let's say uh, dynamic workflow, ultra effort. So we are not prompting an assistant. You are doing an autonomous mini product. So it researches, it checks its own facts in parallel. So it designs, it ships, and it does it all again tomorrow. So this is the different category of AI working for you actually looks like. So everything you saw, the workflow, the live office, the PDF, was built by Claude Code in this one project. Uh, so this is what we are building, and the full breakdown, in the report we have seen or in the PDF. Thanks for watching, and I hope you benefit from these use cases.